degrees outside tonight. You right there. Yeah, I see you with them stilettos on. You got on my favorite color on them toes.
Welcome to the Check-in Report.
Well, we jump back over to the hotel.
We're gonna ride out for a few.
Leave at noon.
Let's ride.
Got it all, cause your body is fine and you're blowing my mind.
Your man Kanye out here wildin'.
Shorty trying to make you mine.
So Kanye, you can apologize to that community, but you can't apologize to the black community, huh?
Baby girl, you got it all.
All that slavery was a choice and all that other stuff you said about black people, you can apologize to that community, but you can't apologize to us, huh?
Baby girl, you got it all.
We're gonna talk about it.
Baby girl, you got it all.
And of course, we gotta talk about Skeletor face, Nancy Pelosi retiring at the young age of 109. It's about damn time.
I'm getting right with you. Come and spend the night with you. Oh, girl. Got it all. Cause your body is fine and you're blowing my mind. Got it all. Shorty trying to make you mine. Got it all from the waist side. Know you're riding whether OT and stateside. Baby girl, you got it all. Baby girl, you got it all.
Yeah, girl, you smell good. Yeah, girl, you look fine. Yeah, you a little freak even when you on FaceTime. Yeah, girl, you got it all. Yeah, girl, you got it all. Yeah, she from Brentwood, whipping on wood grain. Got a Mercedes 82 whipping in out of lanes. Baby girl, you scheming. Got a nigga fiending. To the left, to the left. Go ahead and be little Beyonce off to yourself. Going to the left, going to the left. Going to the left, going to the left, yeah.
Got it all. Cause your body is fine and you're blowing my mind. Got it all. Shorty trying to make you mine. Got it all from the waist side. Know you're riding whether OT or stateside. Baby girl, you got it all. Baby girl, you got it all.
Welcome to the Check-in Report. I am your humble yet gracious host, trueandlivin. I am in the building. For the late night edition of the Check-in Report, a couple topics I just wanted to talk about. First, we got Kanye West apologizing and sitting down with a rabbi after all of his anti-Semitic remarks. Of course, he made the song and all of the remarks he's made, and I'm a little befuddled at Kanye. I want to talk a little bit about that. And we also have to talk about Nancy Pelosi. Nancy Pelosi, at the young age of 110, she is deciding to step down from her political position. Those are the two things that I wanted to discuss today, and we're here to talk about it today. We're here to go through it tonight. Welcome to the Check-in Report. I am your humble yet gracious host, True and Living. I'm not your homie. I'm the one and only Macaroni in the building. So, first topic on the docket today, Kanye West, and I saw this today, and I saw that Kanye West sat down with a rabbi. Let me see if I can find the name of this rabbi. He sat down with a rabbi. And it says, Ye sat down with a rabbi to take accountability for his statements about the Jewish community. Now, we're going to get into this video, but my thing is this, Kanye. Now you're backtracking now. You're licking all these boots. You're kissing ass. You're kissing babies. I won't be surprised if he takes a trip to Israel. I won't be surprised if he gives a donation. The Anti-Defamation League. And listen, it is what it is. But Kanye, when you were saying things about the black community, when you were saying, and I know you did a little half-ass apology on the radio back in the day, but you went in balls deep on the black community at one particular point in time. You know, you said what you said about that community, the Jewish community. You said what you said about that community, but you went in hard on the black community. You wasn't kissing ass and licking feet and licking boots like you're doing now. Actually, let's get into it. Before we even get into him sitting down with the rabbi. Let's get into his remarks about, because we got all night. We got all night, ladies and gentlemen. We got all night. Kanye West, TMZ, slavery. Y'all remember this, right? You remember when he did the whole slavery was a choice thing, and he was going back and forth with the Van Lathan, I believe that's his name, and yeah, y'all remember that, right? Where was his apology for this? You know, because Kanye, I think that it's starting to hurt Kanye's pockets, right? He said what he said about that community. He realizes that he's been shut out at a lot of places that he was once, thriving at. He was once doing good. This man at one point in time was, a billionaire. At one point in time, this man had a lot of power, had a lot of finances. And I'm not saying Kanye is broke. I don't believe Kanye is broke. I believe he has plenty of money. But I believe what he wants to do with the rest of his life in terms of his career, the doors that were once open have now closed because of his remarks. And it just befuddles me because, listen, do I agree with what he was doing and what he was saying? No. But I respected that he was 10 toes down with it. If you're gonna say it, you gotta stand 10 toes down. I didn't respect his remarks. I didn't respect what he was saying. He was spewing a lot of hate, but I did respect that he was 10 toes down with it. He wasn't pulling no punches. He wasn't doing all of that. He wasn't pulling no punches. He was saying how he felt, what was going through his mind. He felt like that particular community had ostracized him. He felt like that particular community did things to subjugate him, did things to hurt his business, did things to that was going against him. And he stated how he felt. He felt how he felt, and he said what he said. And I respected the fact that not the fact that he did it, but the fact that he stood 10 toes down and stood for what he believed in, right? But now that he's backtracking and he's licking feet and kissing boots, my thing is this, Kanye, you need to apologize to that community, and you also need to apologize to the black community. Where is the black community's apology, Kanye, for what you said back then when you said slavery was a choice? Where is our apology? I need you to sit down with, some people from the black community. I need you to sit down. You sat down with Rabbi, or you sat down with a couple of rabbis. I need you to sit down with a couple of black pastors. I need you to sit down with some Hotep Negroes. I need you to sit down with a Dr. Umar. And apologize for your remarks about the black community, because you said what you said about the black community. You wasn't doing this whole campaign tour. You wasn't licking feet and kissing boots and kissing babies and sitting down with all these different people from the black community. Where was our apology at? Let's continue, though. Let's continue. Y'all remember this, right? Hold on. Let me get the volume on. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me get the volume on for this Negro. volume on for this nigga. Hold on.
Free thought, because mine is grounded in a reality that I've been given and a reality that I'm going to change, but I'm not going to do it by pretending that the enemies are on the same team as me. And frankly, I'm disappointed, I'm appalled, and brother, I am unbelievably hurt by the fact that you have morphed into something, to me, that's not real. That's the way I feel. Person.
Now the thing is, he said he said grounded in reality. This reality has been forced upon us. It is a choice, just like when I said slavery is a choice.
Kanye, where is our apology at? Because I'm looking at you, you're sitting down with Rabbi Samuli or whoever the rabbi is you sat down with. You apologize, you sat down with him, you licked his feet, you kissed his boots. I'm sure there's a donation coming. There's a donation coming to whatever foundation, maybe the Anti-Defamation League, wherever it is. I'm sure a donation is coming. It's coming. It's coming. I'm sure the payment is on the way. I want to know, Kanye, why didn't the black community deserve that as well? Where's our apology? Where's our donation for the things you said about the black community? You said slavery was a choice. That was disrespectful to FBA. That was disrespectful to the ancestors. That was disrespectful to the descendants of black or free men and women in this country. You wasn't sitting down with nobody to apologize for the things you said. You just kept it moving. You gave a little half-ass apology at the radio show. We need you to sit. We need you to be licking boots and kissing boots. Let's continue.
The reality, we can make our own reality. We can talk about history, but not too long. We need to talk about our now, because we can fix and start loving each other now. I say we have no enemies. We don't have enemies. Black people have a tendency to focus and march when a white person kills a black person or wears a hat. But when it's 700 kids being killed in Chicago, it's okay. It's okay for blacks.
Where's our apology, Kanye? You was doing a lot of yapping. You was going in on the black community. And now I'm looking at you. You're sitting down with the rabbi. You're walking back your claims. You're walking back the things you said about that community. Are you going to walk back the things you said here?
To kill blacks, but if it's a white thing,
I don't think anybody's saying that's okay.
That's no, wait.
There's been more focus and more marches.
That is a lie.
About
don't
whites
believe that.
killing blacks than kids in Chicago killing each other.
That's a lie. There are black people working. There
are no marches.
90% of black people being killed are killed by other blacks.
That's a fact.
The black homicide rate is a fact.
That is a fact.
Black on black crime is a fact.
But there are black people.
Okay, now this is a problem. We have to. You're too far. You have to be closer to me.
I'm here right now. There are black people working every single day.
Don't scream because it will make us look crazy.
I don't care how we look in front of this. You're talking some.
Come on over.
No, when you scream, and you don't talk, it doesn't look right.
Let me just say something.
Yeah, you know, is he gonna apologize for that? Is he gonna apologize for what he said about the black community? I want to know, because he sat down with the rabbi. Let's play the rabbi thing where he sat down with the rabbi. Remember all the things he said about the Jewish community. He said all these different things. The nigga made a song. I'm not going to play the song, but I'm sure some of you have heard the song where he was bigging up the man with the mustache. Not going to say the man's name, but he was bigging up the man with the mustache. Bigging him up, you know, made a whole hit song for him, man. Tried to put it on DSPs. DSPs rejected it. The DSP said, no, Negro. You can make songs about black people killing each other, but you can't make a song praising the man with the mustache. That's a fact. That's what they told him. You know? And Kanye could have led a renaissance. He could have said, look what the DSPs did. They allowed me to upload song after song about talking about black on black crime, but they did not allow me to upload a song talking about the man with the mustache. That should tell y'all something. He could have led a renaissance. He could have, brought people, really informed people of what was going on in the music industry. Because we all know what's going on in the music industry. It is not controlled by black people. It is not controlled by the people that are, the figureheads of this music. The industry is controlled by another entity. I'm not going to talk about the community that controls it, but it's not controlled by the people who are the makers and the founders and the orators of this music. It's not steered. It's not steered, and it's not led, and it's not controlled by the same people that are making this music. It's controlled by another entity. And Kanye could have led a renaissance. He could have let people know what was going on and the biasness and what was happening. But he sat down with a rabbi, and I just want to get you guys' thoughts. What do you guys think of Kanye sitting down with the rabbi, but he never sat down with anybody from the black community and formally apologized for his words about the black community? Let's get into this though.
I feel really blessed to be able to sit here with you today and just take accountability.
He taking accountability with the rabbi. When it was the black man, when the black man was trying to have a conversation with him, he wasn't trying to hear that Negro. He wasn't trying to formally apologize to Van Lathan. No, Negro. I know better than you, Negro. Slavery was a choice. He was yelling over that black man. But when it comes to this rabbi, he's licking the boots, licking the gooch, cleaning up the yarmulke. Very interesting, Kanye. Very interesting.
I feel really blessed to be able to sit here with you today and just take accountability. I was dealing with some various issues, dealing with bipolar also.
Bipolar and various issues made you make a song praising the guy with the mustache. Hey, y'all, should I play the song? I don't know the algorithm on that song. I don't want this video to get taken down because of that song. But yeah, the song, he made a song praising the guy with the mustache. Not gonna say the guy's name. Praising the guy, the guy from Germany in the 1940s. Praising the guy with the funny mustache. He made a song about the guy. Trying to infuriate, trying to pick at that particular community. And here you are apologizing. And listen, I'm not saying that you shouldn't apologize, because you did go balls deep. You kind of went way too far, making a song about the guy with the mustache and going in on that community. But where is the black community's apology? Why black people don't deserve an apology for what you said about slavery was a choice? That was nasty. That was nasty work. But you're not giving us an apology. Let's continue though.
I feel really blessed to be able to sit here with you today and just take accountability. I was dealing with some various issues, dealing with bipolar also. So it would take the ideas I had and have me take them to an extreme where I would forget about the protection of the people around me and myself. So I wanted to come and take accountability. Sometimes with, people.
Kanye, why you couldn't take accountability with the black community? All the things you said about the black community, all the things you've said, all of the hate and vitriol. You said disgusting things about Virgil. You disrespected millions of black people saying that slavery was a choice. All of your rhymes talking about, defiling black women, disrespecting other black men, violent rhymes. All of the harm that you caused to the black community with your music, the things you've said. Your words, your hurtful commentary. Why aren't you apologizing to the black community, Kanye?
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
You're licking the boots of the rabbi. You're licking the boots. You're licking the bootstraps. You're licking up the boots. You're licking the feet, the toes, in between the toes. You're getting the toe jam between the toes. Licking the bootstraps clean of the rabbi. But black people don't deserve an apology from you. Black people are not deserving. The people who supported your damn music, supported your art, came to the concerts, bought your sneakers. We don't deserve an apology, but you're licking the rabbis. He don't even know who this Negro is. How much you want to bet the rabbi ain't never seen him? He ain't never heard of this Negro. Never heard of him. Never heard of him. He probably don't even know the remarks he was making, the remarks Kanye was making, the things he was saying, the things he was perpetrating. He probably don't know what in the hell this Negro is talking about. He don't know. But you're going to apologize to the rabbi, but the people, the black men and women that supported you, that loved you, that came to the concerts, brought your items, supported your career from upstart up until the superstardom, all of your stuff. They don't deserve an apology, but you're going to apologize to the rabbi. He don't know who the hell you are. He don't know what the hell you're talking about. Let's continue.
I feel really blessed to be able to sit here with you today and just take accountability. I was dealing with some various issues, dealing with bipolar also. So it would take the ideas I had and have me take them to an extreme where I would forget about the protection of the people around me and myself. So I wanted to come and take accountability. Sometimes people aren't that knowledgeable about the bipolar and the cause or what causes it and the way you act when you have this disease. So it's like if you left the house and you left your kid at the house and your kid went and messed up the kitchen and messed up the garage and messed up the living room. Now when you get back, it's your responsibility.
Do I think Kanye is dealing with something mentally by way maybe possibly bipolar? I do think there's something there, but I don't think Kanye takes accountability.
Because that's your child.
I don't think Kanye takes I don't think Kanye takes accountability. I don't think Kanye, Kanye, you can't, do all of this messed up things. Slavery was a choice. Say what you said about this particular community. Go in, say what you said about Virgil, and then try to blame it on your bipolarism. I feel like he does that. I feel like he does all these things and he tries to blame it on something. Let's continue. Well, give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. I realize I'm out of frame here. Give me 1 second. This is Kanye and the rabbi. He's sitting down with the rabbi. I don't know the name of the rabbi, but he's sitting down with the rabbi, apologizing.
Yeah, I look at it. It's like I gotta go clean up the kitchen. I gotta clean up the living room. I gotta clean up the.
Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. I see somebody's in here. Hold on. Salute to Candace. She says, I looked up this rabbi, celebrity rabbi. Oh, so he's a celebrity rabbi. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. It's like it's very performative. I think that Kanye is realizing that, a lot of the doors that were open to him before he made those remarks are closing. And I feel like, somebody, maybe one of his business partners, maybe somebody that's a close friend of his told him, listen, you should sit down with the rabbi and apologize. So that's why you got him sitting down with the celebrity rabbi. I believe he's a celebrity rabbi. I believe a payment was, and I'm not trying to say that community, I'm not trying to make it racial. I'm just saying that, normally when it comes, just like with black pastors, TD Jakes ain't sitting down with any Negro. You got to have a bag. You got to have a bag to sit down with TD Jakes. And it's the same thing probably with this celebrity rabbi. I'm sure you had to have a bag to even sit down and talk with him. And not just sit down with anybody. You got to sit down with somebody. You go sit down with somebody of notoriety. You got to have the bag. Right?
The garage. Yeah, and it's a big deal for me as a man to come and take accountability for all the things.
Kanye, why are you sitting down with this celebrity rabbi? Why couldn't you, go to the Anti-Defamation League and give a formal apology? Like, does this celebrity rabbi, does he speak for all? Does he speak for all? And maybe I should go in on that particular community. No disrespect to that community, but let me not go that way. Let me not go that route, because that might be a little bit offensive if I go that route. But my thing is this, Kanye, where is the apology to the black community? This rabbi ain't never heard your music. He ain't never heard Can't Tell Me Nothing. He ain't never put on a pair of Air Yeezys. He ain't never put on a pair of Adidas. Never came to one of your shows. You're over here licking his boots and he never heard of you. Oh, this was the same celebrity rabbi that was with LeBron, right? Salute to Candace. Candace says LeBron was holding his hand too. Yeah, so that's him. Okay, hold on. I remember that. Hold on. That's him, right? That's the same dude, right? LeBron and Rabbi. Yeah, this dude right here. Yeah. This, you talking about this guy. Hold on. Yeah, I remember that. LeBron attends. Is this what I'm looking for? Yeah, this guy right here. The guy when he's holding his hand. Yeah, this guy. Okay. That's the same guy. Okay, that's the guy. Oh, so we already know what this is about. Kanye trying to get back into good graces with that community so he can get his businesses up and running. Yeah, I remember this video. I remember this. So this is him. Okay, all right. So now it's making sense now. Yeah, it's a celebrity rabbi. I'm guessing he's like the rabbi for all celebrities.
That I've said, and I really just appreciate you embracing me with open arms and allowing me to make amends. And this is the beginning and the first steps and the first brick by brick to build back the strong walls.
Say Rabbi said the Judaism. The Judaism brought to the world.
So yeah, Kanye sat down with the rabbi. And like I said, my thing is this. I don't have a problem with Kanye sitting down with that community. If that's what he desires to do, if that's the desire of his heart, if he feels like he truly wronged that community or said things to that community that was hurtful, harmful, and he wants to walk back those things. I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with that. You know, I truly don't. I don't have a problem with him walking back those comments. I don't have a problem with him, maturing and feeling like, you know what, that was probably an error in my ways, and I want to take back those things. I want to rectify those things. I think that's all fine and dandy. I think that's a great thing, and I think that's very mature of him. But my problem is, Kanye, where is the apology to the black community? You disrespected the black community. And you disrespected the black community in a lot of ways. And you never rectified those wrongs. You never sat down with anybody from the black community. You sat down with this rabbi, Kanye. Will you sit down with Dr. Umar Johnson, lick his feet, kiss his bootstraps, and give a donation to the FDMG? Will you do that? I want to know. You did it for the rabbi. You had no problem sitting down with the rabbi, licking his feet, kissing his bootstraps. Will you sit down with Dr. Umar? I think, Kanye, you should sit down with Dr. Umar and apologize to him too. Because you said some harmful things. Was it because of your bipolarism? Was it because you were going through some things? Like you told the rabbi that you were bipolar at the time, and you felt like, you said what you said because you were bipolar and you were having a reactionary moment. It was a lapse of judgment. You were doing things. You were reactionary. It was the bipolarism that was affecting the way you were thinking, the way you were moving, the things you were saying. Could that also be pertaining to the things you said to the black community? When you said the black community, you said that the slavery was a choice. And like I said, I don't have a problem with him apologizing. I think that apologizing is a very mature thing. It is. It's very mature of him to do that. And I think for him to rectify those wrongs, there's nothing wrong with that. But where's the apology to the other communities that were affected? You affected the black community with what you said, Kanye. And I think it's only right if you give that community an apology that you come to the black community and you give an apology as well. We are deserving of an apology as well, Kanye. We are deserving of an apology as well. But that's all I have to say about that in terms of the Kanye sits down with the rabbi. I think Kanye is trying to get back in the good graces of that community. I think that it's affecting his business, affecting the things that he wants to do. I think he wants to rectify those wrongs. Yeah, and I think that he's remorseful for the things he said, and it is what it is. I do think that it's kind of a lost cause, in my opinion. I think that just because you sit down with this rabbi, that's not going to make you whole, Kanye. It's not going to make you whole. You're going to sit down with this rabbi. You're going to lick some boots. And at the end of the day, there's still going to be a lot of people that don't rock with you because of what you said, because of what you did. And there's people that are never going to rock with you again. Just sitting down with the rabbi, that's not going to be good enough. And in all reality, nothing that you can do will be good enough. There's nothing that you can do for that community or after what you said, after what you did. There's always going to be a section of people that don't rock with you. You ruffled a lot of feathers, Kanye. You ruffled a lot of feathers in the black community. But the thing about the black community is very forgiving. The black community is very, very forgiving. A little too forgiving, in my opinion. But the black community, we're very forgiving. But other communities, they're not as forgiving. They're not going to just let you come into their backyard and say what you want and disrespect and act like it's all good. No, that's not good enough. But I think Kanye is trying to rectify his wrongs, and he's trying to, I think this is a business play, in my opinion. But that's how I feel about that. Let me know what you guys think of that topic. Nancy Pelosi is retiring from her political position, and I want to say it's about damn time. It's about damn time. I've truly believed that it should be a tenure. It should be a time limit on people having these positions in office. And people being able to be in there. Like, there's people like Maxine Waters, people like Nancy Pelosi, and there's other individuals. And I don't want to make it just, the Democrats. There's people in, the Republican Party, like Mitch McConnell, people like that. People that just been there for too damn long. It's time for some new faces. You got Skeletor face here. Sitting in the office all damn day. Ain't doing a damn thing. Or shit. None of these Democrats, none of them are focused on doing more work for the people. None of them are focused on helping the people that have empowered them for decades. They're not trying to do anything. They're not trying to help any communities. They're just worried about, when is the next Trump impeachment? How can we get Trump in? How can we get Trump in jail? How can we get Trump in prison? That's all these Democrats is worried about. When can we go to the next, Trump a speech and put up little goofy signs? All they care about is Trump, 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 Trump. They haven't done work for the people in years. So when you got somebody like Nancy Pelosi, aka Skeletor face. Right? Who hasn't done work for the people in a very long time. Here she go. I haven't had it on the screen. Here she go. Finally stepping down from her position. And if you thought that she was stepping down this year, oh, you're wrong. Oh, she wants to stay in office up until 2027. Why we gotta wait till 2027 for you to get off your position? You need to go now. We can't wait till 2027. We need you to go now. We need you to get up. We need you to get off your position now. But that's just my opinion on that topic. I just want to come on here and do a little quick little show, talk a little bit, vibe out, see what you guys are feeling in terms of the topic. Let me know what you guys think of these topics. Let me know what you guys are feeling. This is the check-in report. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We are out.